YouTube, how are we doing? Got another one today. Got some good news. I passed phase one 10K challenge, which is great for me. It's like tangible evidence, kind of, right? That this can work. For a lot of people, passing phase one is kind of just a thing and, whatever. But for me, in my journey, it's a big deal, because I can kind of see that this can work, and that this is real. So it's a big deal to me. I also am a big believer of celebrating the small wins, because that's kind of what it's all about, right? Not just celebrating the big wins, but the small ones as well. So yeah, big deal again for me, and wanted to get that out the way. So now we're on to phase two, obviously, which we are already in two trades. We're up. Going to show you guys those trades. I also have a couple setups for you guys for the upcoming days or weeks. So yeah, let's get right into it. Before I do that, though, just want to, come on. Come on. This just looks good, man. Just looks good. Um, Happy, proud, but there's still work to be done. So let's get into the charts, show you guys what I'm looking at and everything like that. So first of all, we are in this trade. I could pull up the trade locker. I'll show trade locker at the end just to see how I'm managing the trade. But also, if you hear outside noises, it's because my window is open. It's beautiful outside, so windows are open. I hope there's not too much noise that'll get picked up by the mic. Anyway, this is the trade that we're in now. Intervention is coming up around 160. Intervention, from my knowledge, that I haven't done too much research in, is when price gets around the 160 area for the Japanese yen, it just drops. As you can see, it happened here. I'll add something. Happens here. If I go weekly, happened here as well to the left, as you can see. We'll go back to the 4 hour. So on these dotted lines is kind of when things get a little weird for the Japanese yen. So on this trade right here, I'll show you on Trade Locker, but I pretty much put my stop loss so a 1-to-1. So it's about here. These are a lot of lines. I apologize. Let me get rid of some. So that dotted line is now where my stop loss is. So regardless of the trade, I make 1%. And then if price comes up here, as you can see with this text, I will then do trail stop and just ride it as long as I can. Pause. So that's the first trade that I'm in. The next one, we have GBP USD. Same setup, right? We have price rejected these levels here. Price then came down, came back to our zone. We got it on the bearish close. Stop loss above the previous swing high. And we are aiming for a nice 1 to 2, which are these previous lows. Yeah, same exact setup. Again, if alert goes off, that just means that the previous low is taken out, which then I will move my stop loss to trail stop. Looking good, right? So let me show you guys the setups that I'm looking for that you could hopefully join me. And yeah, so let's see. So first setup, which is, I'm going to rank these setups. This setup for right now is nothing really, honestly, to even be looking at. It's just a setup for where if price does come down here, right, we're looking to take. Again, it's far from it, but I do have my alert set. I just want to give you guys, setups that you could be looking at for the future. I'd say this one could come up in the next couple weeks. Next setup I have NZD JPY. We'll go into this. Also, like before I mentioned, these are strictly technicals. Fundamentals will be brought in when price gets when I can see me taking the trade, I'll look at the fundamentals first. NZD JPY, same exact thing as you can see by this arrow that I drew, these lines that I drew. We're just waiting for the breakout and retest. So I'll set like an alert, let's say up here, and then when price gets up here, we'll then set another alert back down here, waiting for the retest, and it'll look something like this. Putting the stop loss right below the zone, and then aiming for those highs wherever the highs are. Same exact setup, guys. Euro JPY. Let's take a look at that. So for Euro JPY, it's the same exact setup. Because I think 50 and 200 moving averages are consolidating, right? There's no clear trend as of right now. First of all, this is a no trade zone for me. Inside of these highs and these lows, there's nothing in here for me. I'm just waiting on a breakout for either the low or the highs, preferably the lows, just because it would kind of follow trend, right? We're kind of making these lower highs here. But if we do break up to the upside, I would be targeting these highs to the left. So if we do get the breakout, wherever that is, let's say our entry would be here, stop loss right below the zone, I would be aiming for these previous highs here. I usually don't have setups that are either way, right? So I'm a little hesitant on this setup, but I just have them both marked out because I'm just going to react on what the market does. I will also look at fundamentals as price gets closer to either these highs or these lows to kind of confirm which side I'm going to look at. Next setup, which is in my opinion the best one, is Euro AUD. Euro AUD is clearly bearish, as y'all can see. It's the same setup as always, right? We have price rejecting out this key level. We're then waiting for price to come back to our level, retest, and hopefully continue bearish, right? This will be the setup. We'll be looking at stop loss a little bit above the zone, and then we'll be aiming for those highs wherever they are. If it's here, wherever. Also, another thing is the exact same setup happened right above, right? We have a key level, price rejected it twice, then came down. We got in on the bearish close. Stop loss was right above the zone. We aimed for the lows. That's exactly what we're going for here. Same exact setup. The reason I say that this one looks the best is just because it happened previous. It's clearly trending. It's clearly a bearish market. And yeah, so we'll definitely be waiting for this one. This is the one that I'm mostly looking at and that you guys should as well. Last setup that we have, NZD, USD. Let's see what we got here. Same thing, right? Price is rejecting this zone. We're clearly bearish. Price is rejecting this key level. We're now waiting for price to break below this key level and come back up again. You know, same exact setup. Stop loss would be above this zone here, and then we would aim for the previous low that price makes. And those are the setups that I have. Those are about 5 setups for you guys. Mainly one looks really good. The other 4 are kind of just setups that could potentially happen in the next couple weeks. But as I mentioned, the Euro AUD one looks the best. It seems to be the closest to happening as well. I can't flags, man. I'm bad at seeing the flags. But yeah, Euro AUD looks the best. Clearly bearish, right? Another confirmation that we could have is if the EMA bounces off price, right? If price comes back up, bounces right off the EMA, and then comes down, that'll be even more perfect for our setup. So yes, I will be looking at this setup closely. You guys should as well. Let me quickly show you my TradeLocker account, just so you guys can see that I am in these 2 trades that I mentioned, GBP USD and what's the other one? GBP USD and USD JPY. So let me just show you guys here really quickly. I know this video is getting a little long. Trade lock is so slow, man. But so USD JPY got in here. Our stop loss. Don't worry about this stop loss. Worry about the red dotted line. As you can see, we have our stop loss right at about 1% profit. If price does reverse on us. If we look left, this is a key level. Price has rejected. This will be the fourth time if price does reject. So we will just be taking our profits and getting out. If we do see a move where price does come up here, like I mentioned earlier, we will be trailing our stop loss and trying to see as much profit as we can get. With GBP USD, we're not in as much profit as UJ, but we're looking all right. Got in here, same thing, right? Rejection, price then came down, it's coming back up, testing it, got in on the bearish close, stop loss above the previous swing high, and we are aiming down here. So I mean, good setups, looking all right now. And yeah, I hope you guys at least look at Euro AUD for upcoming setup. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Like I mentioned earlier, very happy with passing phase one. Just another step to getting funded, right? And just steps toward the goal. And yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed this one. See you in the next one. Thanks again.